So, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. What a difference a day make. About 2 months ago, I lived in what was known as the Rovers Park community. It was one of the most violent neighborhoods, not only in the city of Tampa, but also in the state of Florida and in the United States. Just to reflect back on Rovers Park, it, like any federal project, was inundated with poor, black, and people of color, some whites, but predominantly black. In fact, most of the communities that I've lived in, and I'm age 68 now, were African American communities that was marginalized, that was high crime, high drugs, and high poverty. 68, and most of my life have been lived in those type of neighborhoods, a concentration of the poor. Fast forward to today. I'm now living in what could be called close to downtown Tampa. This neighborhood that I live in now, it's like day and night. As stated earlier, most of the residents in Rovers Park were African American and poor. Fast forward to this community. Most of this community is multi-racial, white, black, yellow, red, and all those colors are in between. The rich, the poor, and the very rich. This is what we call mixed income. When kids that live in poor neighborhoods get an opportunity to grow up in mixed income neighborhoods, their opportunity expands because down the street might be a banker, up the street might be someone who runs an auto mechanic shop, another up the block might be someone that owns a business. The bottom line is that they're exposed to many different opportunities in life as compared to living in a neighborhood where there's little resources and little connections. I'm starting 2025 on top of the world. The opportunity that I see ahead are simply awesome. If you increase your circle and the people that you connect with, you also increase your wealth and your opportunities. Nearly 2 years ago, I was living in Rovers Park, one of the most poorest neighborhoods in the country. Only thing I can say is, won't God do it? Compare this neighborhood to where I'm coming from. Think about this. There was no air conditioning because they was built in the 1930s. And it was just simply houses that it had that time. If you compare living here to the projects where I'm coming from, it's like day and night. I guess I'm trying to figure out why am I doing this video. I was just walking through the house being so thankful that this Christmas, one of the greatest gifts that God could have gave me was an opportunity for new housing. The other thing that happened to me in this year, in this Christmas celebration, is that I filed bankruptcy and all of my debts have been put to rest. Over 10 credit cards, over $10,000 in debt. Won't God do it? I'm coming into the year 2025 with a smile on my face and a plan to make it. This, for me, is just the beginning of a wonderful life. To God be the glory. From Rose Park to on top of the world.